So I keep thinking every time I do this video, if I wait longer in the day, that I'll feel better before I do it. And I hate coming on like this, you guys. I'm in my pajamas again on a Thursday. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Simon. I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt in 2019, and it still hasn't broken up with me yet. And I keep sharing every week how I'm doing and what life is like. And I wish I could tell you, like, oh my God, it's so great, and I'm doing so great, and everything's fabulous. And I would love to tell you that. I want to feel that way, actually. However, I've been sharing the past couple of weeks, I've been so tired, like so tired. I finally went to the doctor's yesterday for it because I'm like, something's wrong. At first, I just thought maybe I'm just tired because I went away. Maybe I'm depressed because I do have depression. However, whenever I feel depressed, it almost feels like I have an X-ray cape on top of my entire body, and it's like difficult to move. And I don't feel like that. I don't feel like this is depression, although today I am depressed because this is making me so sad that I'm not better yet. I feel like as soon as I get up and I'm up for like an hour or two, I have to go lay back down again. And usually I am not a napper. I don't normally nap in the day unless I'm sick or I really slept horrific the night before, which I never realized the not sleeping good for years has been with menopause and connecting to menopause and all of that kind of stuff. But you know, I am in the We Do Not Care Club, and I've been in it before they actually started it. I've been in the I can't care about how people think about me or don't think about me anymore because it takes too much work, and I ain't got time for that anymore. I don't even have time to do the stuff I want to do, let alone about worrying about what other people think of me. And I know other people aren't thinking of me. They're thinking of themselves, which is exactly who you're supposed to think about. And so anyway, I just feel like I'm a Debbie Downer and negative because my energy is just so bad, and I've needed to clean my house for like ever, months. I'll say like 2 months. I've needed to clean it, and I finally called one of my girlfriends who was cleaning for me when I was so sick and I couldn't do it. And I asked her if she would come and help me do it because it would actually motivate me to do more. Because I just feel like the older I get, the more overwhelming it is to like take care of my house and take care of all the things that I do, which is, you know, I'm in 3 12-step programs. I volunteer. I try and line dance. You guys, I have not been line dancing for over 3 weeks, which is a really long time for me. Like, I don't even have the energy to go and do the things that bring me joy. And it actually is only an hour on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's less than 10 minutes from my house. So there's really like no excuse not to go, and I still cannot make myself do it. So yesterday when I went to the doctor, they're taking all kinds of blood tests, and I'm doing my celery juice. I do everything the right way, what I think is the right way. I keep thinking, you know, the more I do, the better I'll feel, and that I can like control feeling good. And I can't. And that part is very frustrating for me. I am on Social Security disability, but really it sucks just like laying around all day. It sounds like great. Oh, I wish I could do that. When that's all you can do, it kind of really sucks. So anyway, my girlfriend's not feeling good and she can't come over. Like, I canceled her one day, she canceled me the another day. She was supposed to come today, and I was like, thank God she couldn't, because I had to go back to bed right after I got up. I'm like drained, exhausted, like to the point that it's hard to function. And I just found out, and I found this out a couple weeks ago and I forgot about it, this woman talking about the nicotine patch. And you guys, I used to be, or nicotine, it's supposed to help menopause, it's supposed to help long COVID. And I've been talking that I've had these headaches for months. And I asked my doctor, yesterday, I'm like, is there a blood test for long COVID? Because I actually feel like I have long COVID, and I had it before. And no, I did not get any of the vaccines. And I took a lot of shit for that, but I'm still okay with that decision because I just wanted to see what the side effects were from the people who did get it. And it seems like whether you got it or not, it's a crapshoot. Some people got sick. Some people got the COVID shot and got sick. Some people didn't get it and they got sick. It doesn't matter. So I'm glad I didn't do it, but I still think I have long COVID. So anyway, and then, sometimes it crosses my mind, well, maybe if I did have it, then I wouldn't. And I can't even do that to myself. And, beating the shit out of myself does not help. It doesn't make me feel better. And I don't need anybody's help with making me feel shitty because I could do that on my own for free. So, not beating myself up for not feeling good, that's really hard for me. And I have to tell you this because this has been on my mind, and I'll go back to the nicotine patch because I heard this woman say it helps for COVID, it helps for menopause symptoms. Some people chew the Nicorette gum, and I am an ex-smoker. I used to smoke, and I quit over 25, I think it's been 25 years ago that I had my last cigarette. So, I did not want to take nicotine, but it's kind of like I didn't want to use marijuana either. And I don't use marijuana, but I was using CBD oil for a little bit that didn't have THC in it. And guess what? I got high off of CBD that was not supposed to have THC in it. And they can say it has no THC in it, even if it has small traces. I got high off of the small traces, so I don't really take that anymore. I take this other stuff. It's called Cannacumin, and it has hemp stalk in it and turmeric and oil of oregano in it, and that seemed to help. So anyway, with this nicotine patch, I'm going to go and try it. They say you will not get addicted if you're concerned about being an ex-smoker. It's not addictive. It is pure nicotine. It doesn't have all the poisonous things in it that lead you to be addicted to nicotine like cigarettes. So anyway, I was talking about beating myself up, and you guys, I can go over all over the place, beating myself up. I always think everything's my fault and blaming myself. It must be my fault. I must have done something wrong. And I volunteer a lot, and I love to volunteer. And a lot of the stuff I volunteer at is for my 12-step programs. And I was at a convention, and there was a ton of people, and I volunteered to work at the desk, not work, but be part of the welcoming committee. And there was a couple hundred people. And I love this stuff because I love people. So if you ever meet me out in public, I am the exact same way. So anyway, we were in Atlantic City, and they had an app instead of a parking attendant. They don't do parking attendants anymore. They have this app that you download and you pay for the parking. So every single person tried this app, and they're like, I'm computer illiterate. I must have done something wrong. It must be me. The app was down. It wasn't any of us. But everybody reflected back and said, I'm stupid. There must be something wrong with me. I must have done something wrong. Every single person blamed themselves, and the app wasn't working right. And I had that same experience last night. I went to go get money out of the ATM machine, and I put my ATM card, I still say Mac card, by the way, I put my Mac card in, and it said that my card was invalid. I'm like, what the heck? So then I put it in the different machine right next to it at the Wawa, and it said my card was invalid. So then I'm like, what the hell? I call my bank. Guess what? It wasn't me. It's not the card. Their machines weren't working correctly, and they said my card was fine. So this is the stuff I do. I blame myself for things, and I say I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt, and I still have it. So thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all